Hey, Antonio, how are you feeling about this win afterwards?
Long overdue. Good. Good to see all those smiling faces from our players, our staff, everybody involved in the organization. Obviously, you don't want to go through what we went through over the last 10 weeks, but that's behind us. I thought it was a great win. Great job by our home crowd. Thought they were very loud, active. That was positive for our defense, especially in certain situations, and I thought it was very efficient by our team. I'm very proud of this group being resilient, blocking out the outside noise and playing for one another.
AP, whether it was rookies like Brock or wily veterans like Amir, everybody was involved. And this was quite a team win. Would you discuss that part of it, please?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I thought this was again, we've had the win in Baltimore, and I thought that was a big win. But from a team standpoint where you needed everybody in every aspect to really step up, don't matter if it's their first game being active, Aidan coming back, all these guys, man, really just pour their hearts into it. And what I loved about it throughout the ups and downs of the game, just very positive, man. And then you can see them celebrating with one another, the joy they have just watching one another. That's what it's always been about, and it was good to put it on display with the win.
All that said, Brock Bowers is a guy that, obviously you dialed into him big time today, especially down the stretch. To have a rookie that's able to respond in that way when you say we're going to put it on your shoulders here for a little bit, and he's able to respond and do that, what does that say about him?
Yeah, I've said it from the jump. Like, he's all ball, he's all business. He doesn't blink, he doesn't flinch. He wants to win, and whatever it takes to win, if it's throwing him the ball or him blocking, he'll do whatever it takes. And again, I'm just proud of his effort. I'm proud of our team effort. And everybody just understand that whatever it takes to win, we need to do it.
Oh, he answered my question. I was asked about Brock.
Good football player.
Antonio, Amir Abdul, a 10-year vet, been playing really well these last couple weeks. Also said, he's kind of stepped up in the locker room, talking to the offense. It's his most rushing yards since 2017. How much has he meant to the team as of late?
I'll just say this, man. You come in as a special teams player, you're older, you got a young team, and you kind of get lost in the shuffle. And one thing he's done is made the most of his opportunities. And with the season the way it's gone, with running backs in and out, I thought he came up huge tonight for us. And it's just not on offense. You look at what he does on special teams, and, with a team that's not loaded with a bunch of veterans, to have that presence, to have somebody that's unselfish and sometimes have to take a step back, and then when his name is called on to make the plays like he did tonight was huge. And again, just like what Hondo asked earlier, all 53 men were needed tonight.
Yeah, Aidan made some plays with his legs today. What did you see from Aidan as far as his capability and kind of making?
I was shocked just like you. It was good to see. Like to see more of it.
AP, McMahon and his special teams responded so well from what happened. Will you just talk about his coaching and how this team responded to that this week, please?
Yeah, it started on Wednesday when I went into the team meeting and just told those guys we're better than that, understanding. I believe in him. He's a great coach. We got some great specialists in Daniel and AJ and those guys that play special teams. So you put that behind us, you move forward. Young guys learn from it, make some personnel decisions, some changes, and guys go out there and battle. It's a new week, and I thought they did a good job of responding.
I know that you do not like to make things about you, but tonight you were running up and down the sidelines with Jink and other guys. For you personally, just the man, what did this win mean to AP?
Yeah, it was good just to stop talking about losing. It's all about winning. That was a song that they were playing when we walked to the locker room. It's always a good feeling because you put in all this work and to have repeated losses and then put that to the side and just watch a team victory, right? Well, what these guys playing for, all this BS noise on the outside, like I told those gentlemen in there, it's all about us. It doesn't matter about the outside noise.
Coach, for the part of Raider Nation that is focused on the first overall draft pick conversation, what is your response to them?
Talk to Tom Telesco.
Pull them out at 2 forced fumbles. What do you see from your defense? You're missing a lot of guys, obviously, but they've kind of come back and bounced back from.
Yeah, Isaiah's been just, since he stepped in for Marcus, I think he's done an outstanding job. One, with communication, picking that up, understanding his role, and then, to be honest, the last several weeks, just making plays. And I thought today, just the physicality. None of those were punch-outs. He put his hat on the ball, right? The physicality, the way we talked about playing here, ill intent, violence. That showed up today. I thought our defense really rallied around that. I thought really good job in the run game, being, stout, making them one-dimensional, and then obviously putting it in the quarterback's hands, which we thought will play in our favor.
Antonio, no part of your team's been hurt more than the defensive line, but this is kind of the second straight week where, despite it all, they still come to play.
Yeah, Robbie Leonard, Andre Carter's done an outstanding job with that group. But a lot of pride and professionalism in that group. KC, again, almost had an interception there. These guys, Tyree Wilson coming up with a big pressure down the road, and all those young D tackles that we got, man, they're just constantly stepping up each and every week, working, grinding, and like we talked about before, taking advantage of opportunities.
Coach, what was your initial message to your team after this win?
Just a big smile.
You talked about Aidan's willingness and ability to extend plays tonight. How big was that 3rd and 3 where he escaped pressure and then lofted it up to Amir and was able to get down with the first down?
Yeah, I don't know what got Aiden tonight, but whatever he ate, Wheaties or cereal or whatever little snack he had, he needs to do it again. He was moving way more I've ever seen. I think you guys can attest to that as well. But I think that's just, the determination that this guy and his team had today to get a win. Okay, you guys have a good one. Happy holidays.
How we doing, guys?
Whenever you're ready. Aidan, if you could, just take us inside that locker room, both as the team and for you as a player to snap that streak and just get that weight off your shoulders. You've been so close so many times to get that win, what that moment was like, please.
Yeah, I think, guys just appreciate more than ever, obviously, how hard it is to win. And, yeah, definitely weight off the shoulders for sure. It was just fun to see the smiles again. I think the biggest thing for me was just kind of looking around and high-fiving everybody and seeing how happy guys were is, really a big part of why you play the game. And so we don't have it for 10 weeks in a row. It's tough. So just super proud of our coaches, administration, players for just doing a great job.
Aidan, you had a career-long run today, extended some plays outside of the pocket. Is that something you've been working on, or was it just something that came, spontaneously during the game?
Yeah, it's something, I try to continue to work on. Obviously, it's not the best strength of mine, but I think whatever play is called, you try to do what you can on that play, and so try to look for opportunities to obviously get the ball in my hands, but then sometimes try to extend plays. So it's just whatever each play it's its own, whatever each play calls for.
AP didn't know if it was Wheaties or cereal or what, but on that play where you avoided pressure and moved all over the place like Randall Cunningham and got it to Amir, what's going through your mind? That's not normally a part of your game that we see.
Yeah, I think probably some desperation. 10 losses in a row will do that to you, and so just trying at all costs to make a play and great protection by the offensive line, and obviously Amir making an awesome play. And Amir's just been doing a great job, and the rest of the guys as well. So like I said, any different plays call for different things, and just trying to make a play.
Aidan, obviously this was a team win, the epitome of a team win, but Brock Bowers it just seems like whenever you dial up his number, he's there and ready to put it on his shoulders. What does that say about a rookie player to be able to deliver like that?
Yeah, I think the thing I'm most impressed about Brock is his accountability and how, when he maybe messes up on the play, which he definitely doesn't do very much, but when he does, he takes the accountability and he tries to move forward, and we ask a lot of him. And he answers the bell almost every time. So obviously, super lucky to have a guy like that in our team.
Amir, 10-year veteran, thrusted into a bigger role than expected later in the season. He's actually ran for the most yards in his since 2017 in his career. Guys have talked about how he's kind of stepped up in leadership lately. How much has he meant to this team as of late?
Yeah, a lot. Obviously, he has experience and. Been on a lot of different teams, and so knows definitely what the ups and the downs of the NFL is like, and just a guy who's going to be steady throughout. Also a great personality, fun guy to have in the locker room and to just talk life with. And so, yeah, we're super lucky to have him here, and he works so hard on his body, on the game. It's not surprising that he's performing.
And the way the NFL is structured, draft picks become, the fan base starts looking at things like that, especially this time of year. Do you guys hear that talk, and how do you guys deal with that?
I don't read anything, so I don't really hear it. I think ignorance is definitely bliss, and that's how I'm rolling.
On a lighter note, Brock Purdy, still under his rookie deal, bought all of his offensive lineman trucks.
Man.
I'm just curious what you're going to be getting your offensive lineman for Christmas.
Not trucks, unfortunately. We were kind of spearheading it between really all the quarterbacks, and so we each kind of getting a different gift. But unfortunately not trucks. Maybe a Hot Wheel or something like that, but I can't do a real truck.
That's good. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Aidan.